Hi everyone, Louise Camilleri here from LC Natural Health and Beauty, and it's What's Going On Wednesday. So I want to tell you what's going on with my brow and lash serum. So the results are in. It's been 6 weeks after formulating this serum. I've been clinically testing on myself, and I want to tell you the results. If you check out my blog, that's lcnatural.blogspot.ca. You'll actually see the before picture when I had my sparse, non-existent, barely there brows, to the after picture 6 weeks later where you see full, thicker, and actually quite unruly brows because new brows were growing in, new hairs were growing in. And they were all over the place. I was, trying to form them every day with the actual brush on the serum, which I'll show you later. And they were going all over the place, but that's great because now I actually have hair that I can either cut, I can thread, get all that done to actually form myself some eyebrows. So how did it all begin? What's going on with that? Here's how it began. I was involved in a movie and they had to pluck my brows to reshape the brows because it was a very dramatic thing. They plucked from the tails, just the tail part. They left the front a little bit and they plucked the tails. They told me, oh, not to worry, they'll grow back. Well, how many years later, they didn't grow back. And I was left with nothing, just sparse little hairs here and there. And I've always been penciling them in. I've always been doing everything, even mascara I've used on the brow to try and get something that would stay, would not drip off, melt off, whatever. And what happened most recently, which actually forced me to make something of my own, was I actually used a lovely little jelly that I found online that you're supposed to paint over the eyebrow, form the look that you want. It stays on for a certain amount of time, 15 minutes or so they recommend, but of course, what do we all do? Leave it on longer. I'll have a better looking brow afterwards. Then you're supposed to peel it off and voila, you have what looks like a stain or a color, a tint left over on the brow. Okay, so took the little jelly, yada yada, did all the stuff, came to peeling it off. Well, I have never felt so much pain in my life. I'm peeling this jelly thing off, it hardens and I'm peeling it off, and I'm feeling all these like out pulls and tears, and next thing you know, when I pull it all off, I look down at this jelly strip and my eyebrows are in the jelly strip. So I'm thinking, what's going on with that? That was it. I was done. I had it. I had a light tint for a brow, but my eyebrows were actually being pulled out. So that's no good. Forget it. And that's when I said, I've got to do it myself. Necessity is the mother of invention. So I was in need of some brows. So I went looking like everybody else on the market to see if I could find some sort of serum to help me grow my brows back, help me grow my lashes back. So I went and I found a couple. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but anyone who's interested in, more healthy ingredients, I used to carry around, now I kind of know them sort of off by heart, but this very handy dandy Consumer's Dictionary of Cosmetic Ingredients. You can get even little tiny brochures of this that you can keep with you in your purse. I have some on my website. You can actually look up, print out, carry it with you, and it tells you the bad ingredients in certain product formulations, things you should stay away from. And that's my interest, in going a little more natural. I'm not talking total crunchy granola where you have to say, down with chemicals, nothing, but at least I'm just trying to lessen the amount of chemicals that I ingest, because after all, what goes on the skin goes into the body, into your bloodstream. So I'm looking on the market and I've pulled a couple for you to see what I actually looked at. Now, on this page right here, you'll see I have 2 brands. Mine is the third one. 2 brands and different price points. And where you see the yellow highlights, those are the dangerous ingredients. Okay, so this first one was just off a Shoppers Drug Mart shelf. It was for $39.99. Now, one of the first ingredients is water. Okay, water in there, and when it's at the very front, that means that's what it has the most. So if I'm purchasing water for $39.99, I'm not sure about that. Okay, and one of the lesser ingredients at the bottom is an actual chemical that helps with the resistance to water. It helps resist water. So you're putting water in that I'm paying for, then you're putting a chemical in there that will resist water. It also has styrene and acrylates in it. Now, styrene is a narcotic and it is irritating to the eyes. Okay, so this is a brow and lash serum that is going to irritate my eyes. I don't need that. These are all the chemicals. The ones at the top is what you have the most of, the ones at the bottom, the least of. Now it is at the bottom, one of these harsh chemicals, but it's still in there. And when you use it over and over, you develop more and more in your body. One of the last chemicals in this one is sodium hydroxide, which when you look in the cosmetic dictionary, it says keep away from the eye as it can cause blindness in laboratory animals. But we are an animal. And if something I'm putting on my lash line can actually cause blindness, well, I don't think that's very safe. That's not something I choose to use. So I went on. I said, well, let me try something at a higher price point because they can afford to put higher end products in there, ingredients in there, and they won't use the cheap chemicals. So in this one, which is $149.99 for a lash and brow serum, it has water in it also as the first ingredient. So the most ingredient it has in there is water. So I'm paying once again for water. And it has denatured alcohol. Now, alcohol dries out. Alcohol can help make something brittle and crack. You don't want alcohol in your system. Our body gets rid of alcohol. So your liver now is exposed to having to get rid of this alcohol that you're putting on your skin. And even though it's a small amount, but it's still going into your body. And it's a large amount because it's the fourth ingredient here on this list. It also has acrylates as well. And at the very bottom, the least ingredient it has is castor oil. Oil, yes, that's what you want to take care of your lashes and brows. Oils. So then we come to LC Natural Health and Beauty Brow Serum. So this is what I formulated. This is only oils. And you'll see on my ingredients list, and for only $12, I have coconut oil, sweet almond oil, castor oil, argan oil, avocado oil, and vitamin E oil. All these oils are good for the hair, good for the skin. You can eat every one of these, and so that means your skin is ingesting, it's going into your body, going into your bloodstream, and your body knows what to do with it. Your liver knows how to straighten it out, how to deal with it. People used to drink castor oil back in the day for health benefits. So I am very excited about this serum. It worked. It did a great job for me, didn't irritate my skin. All these ingredients, especially the coconut oil, avocado oil, good for the skin. So it was great for the skin around my eyes, my orbital bone, all around my brows. The argan oil, great for hair. That's why I actually found, and I wasn't expecting this, I found that my brows were actually, the hairs were thicker. Thick brows. I still don't have anything on my brow. I'm still just leaving it plain. I'm still using it day and night, twice a day. And you can see brows. I'm just very excited about that. So that was it. I'm very excited about it. I can put the ingredient list on my website. Eventually I'll have the serum on there for sale, or you can make it yourself. I did list the ingredients. I will list those as well on the website. But if you choose to purchase, here it is, $12, and it works. Very exciting. So that's it for right now for What's Going On Wednesday. I plan to do many more of these with products. Any questions you have for me, just please comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know any questions you want answered, any ingredients you want to know about. I'd be very happy to answer. So don't forget to comment below. You can like below, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.